You know, I've heard of the home. This is the first time I've ever gotten to come here. I heard it was grand. I heard it was opulent, but this is spectacular.
Yeah, when most people think of a Victorian home, they think of a certain level of embellishment. But this was built by the richest guy living in Florida at the time. It was over the top. And yes, he didn't do what other people did in the Gilded Age, put all their embellishment in the ceiling. He put it all in the floors. 16 patterns of inlaid parquet wood floors. And very few houses in America have.
They're spectacular. He did not get these at Linoleum Warehouse
no,
or something.
He didn't.
These were all made piece by piece.
I mean, you have basket weave, you have windows that quilters use, you have X patterns, you have them in every room on the first 2 floors.
Now this home is a blend of several architectural styles, which was common of Gilded Age architecture. They were kind of trying to show off everywhere they'd been, everything they'd learned, everything they had seen. It all came together in that Gilded Age style.
And some of the things were imported, like we were on a trip overseas and we went to Jordan, and these screens here on the left and right, they explained to us they're not made in Jordan, they're made in Syria. The wall into the music room library, it's made in France. It was imported from a 17th century chateau. So there's all kinds of things here because, you know, wealthy Americans would go overseas and they would buy the best and the most beautiful products they could and import them here, put them on a ship and bring them back. It'd take a little while, but they'd get here.
So obviously for John Stetson, price was no object. I mean, he could get whatever he wanted anywhere he wanted.
Yeah, he could. Although he was a wealthy man, he was also a very generous man to his community and to his friends and to anybody in need.
The Christmas theme, it's not just a theme, it's every room, and it's all decorated in the most extraordinary styles. Every room has a theme.
Every room has its own little story though. Every room has a theme and the meaning behind it and the meaning of Christmas. And everything relates to what the reason for the season is.
And do these rooms change year by year? Is it the same show every year?
Absolutely not.
No.
Every year, every single item that you see
starts
from scratch. Every ornament, every garland, every Christmas light comes off, gets wrapped and packed individually, puts in a box, and come out one by one. Everything is individually put, and it's all different every year.
How long does it take to put this house together for Christmas?
It takes between 8 and 12 weeks
to
set it up, working 16 to 18 hours a day.
And how many crew do you have doing that?
There's one person that sets up and places every single object and creates each story and each theme. One person does it.
Who's that?
That's JT. He's one of the owners of the mansion. There are 2.
So he's clearly got a little artist in him.
You know what? He doesn't come from an artist background. He's self-trained. This has evolved over probably the last 10 years. Each year has gotten a little bit more involved, So I think this year you'll see the most layers ever.
People rave about the Stetson Mansion at Christmas.